Good evening, Kent State, all of Portage County. And as you can't tell by my suit, it's a Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day, Lauren.
Happy Valentine's Day, Chip. Well, all of us at TV2 are not the only ones celebrating the holiday. The city of Kent is bringing in all of the love as well.
That's right, Lauren. David Burgett was downtown today and has the details on what businesses have planned for tonight. David?
Thanks, Lauren and Chip. Yes, businesses downtown are saying that Valentine's Day is the biggest day of the year. The lunchtime hours might be a little slow for the restaurants during the day, but the dinner hours will sure be a rush. Residents are making sure that love is in the air with various specials that include almost everyone's favorite, chocolate. Is here. Tonight, everyone will be going out with their special loved one to celebrate what the day is all about. That is love.
Valentine's Day is probably the most special day because it's the one time during the year where your other makes you feel very special and you're looking for that love.
Or at least one day a year to show your affection to the one you love, your better half. It's become traditional at least to go out to eat and to share a meal where neither of you have to worry about cooking and preparing or cleaning up the mess.
While couples are enjoying each other's company and fine dining, businesses are preparing different dishes to make people's taste buds soar.
We are doing a couple of little things. We're featuring our surf and turf. We are doing some fillets tonight. We are doing a special red velvet cheesecake today as a dessert feature. It's absolutely phenomenal.
But definitely most sold item is probably anything chocolate on our menu. I mean, we sell a lot, and I believe on our menu tonight we have at least 4 or 5 different chocolate items.
Besides the exquisite food choices each restaurant cooks up, they say this is the biggest holiday of the year.
It's a little untraditional for people to go out in the middle of the week. Now, we are fully booked for tonight. We can't even take any more reservations.
2 tops are going to be coming in tonight, and from tonight from 5 to 8, we have a little over 200 people who have reservations. Now, that doesn't include the people walking off the street.
As busy as these businesses are today, you better have a reservation if you plan on going out to dinner with that special someone. Back to you, Lauren and Chip.
Thanks so much, David. And while businesses look good downtown for the holiday, doesn't mean that students on campus will be part of the masses. TV2 correspondent Caroline Henneman has how couples at Kent are celebrating. Hey, Caroline.
Hey, thanks, guys. Fox 8 News in Cleveland ran an article about who in a relationship spends more money and is more romantic on Valentine's Day. The article claims that men are both more romantic and spend more money. I got to interview 2 couples on Kent campus to get their opinions.
I feel like guys actually spend more, yeah.
I would say that.
Yeah.
I would agree with that, yeah.
He's probably gonna not let me pay for anything, so yeah, probably.
Young in your relationship.
I feel like Valentine's Day that you should love your significant other 365 days of the year. So like, yeah, of course you're gonna get them with something little, but like you're not gonna go all out on just one day.
Overall, I think we're both pretty romantic, but like in our own different ways. Like,
I feel like girls hype it up more, like they expect more, but guys, I don't know.
I feel like I say like the more romantic things like out of the blue, like a good morning or good night text.
Both couples met their first week here at Kent State. Kat and Josh are spending the day celebrating their 5-month anniversary, while Natalie and Connor are looking forward to spending their first night alone in 3 weeks. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Caroline. And Lauren, about middle of the road weather today for Valentine's Day, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, hopefully we'll be seeing some more sunny days coming up, but outside on Lincoln Street, we have the lovely Krista Ronaldo. Hey, Krista.
Thank you, Lauren and Chip. Well, it was a beautiful day today, but unfortunately those temperatures are starting to drop, and I can definitely confirm that out here outside of Franklin. The winds are coming in a little bit heavy, and it's starting to really drop outside, not feeling that 50-degree weather like I was earlier. If we're looking at our current temperature in Kent right now, it is the upper to middle 40s. Right now, again, the winds are coming at about 11 miles an hour, and it is chilly out here. My fingers are starting to go numb. I didn't expect it to be this cold today. As we continue throughout the night, it is going to get a little bit colder. That's why my roommates and I are going to stay in and order a heart-shaped pizza tonight for Valentine's Day. If you look at our Northeast Ohio temperatures, when I looked at 5 o'clock, they were all around the 50, 55 degree ranges. As you can tell, it is starting to drop. Definitely expected for Northeast Ohio, especially near the lake. You can take a look at Cleveland and again Akron. We're all going to be around the same realm, going to keep dropping. And more towards the south, we're going to get a bit warmer. If we take a look at our statewide temperatures, we're going to see again Athens and Cincinnati around that area towards the south. They are going to stay a little bit warmer, which is kind of nice. So they're not going to feel the total effects of this chill right now. It is going to stay warmer for them. If you want to take a look at my full forecast later on to see how the rest of your week is going to go, make sure you stay tuned.
Thank you, Krista. And just weeks into President Trump's administration, and one person has resigned. The president's national security advisor, Michael Flynn, abruptly ended his brief tenure last night after being questioned about his contacts with Russia. CNN's Kristen Holmes has more.
President Trump's embattled national security advisor is out.
The evolving and eroding level of trust as a result of this situation and a series of other questionable instances is what led the president to ask for General Flynn's resignation.
After revelations he misled Vice President Pence and other White House officials about a conversation with the Russian ambassador concerning U.S. sanctions against Russia before President Trump took office. The vice president then vouching for Flynn on national television.
Those conversations that happened to occur around the time that the United States took action to expel diplomats had nothing whatsoever to do with those sanctions.
Evidence emerging today reports the Justice Department warned the White House last month that sanctions were raised during that conversation and Flynn could be vulnerable to Russian blackmail.
Immediately after the Department of Justice notified the White House counsel of the situation, the White House counsel briefed the president and a small group of his senior advisors.
Yet Trump saying this while the controversy was unfolding Friday.
I don't know about it. I haven't seen it.
The White House attempting to clarify his answer today.
What he was asked specifically is, was he aware of a Washington Post story? He hadn't seen that at the time.
Lawmakers on both sides now calling for an investigation.
There are tons of questions here. We need a thorough investigation.
And I want to know, did General Flynn do this by himself or was directed by somebody to do it?
In Washington, I'm Kristen Holmes.
Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell said today that it's highly likely the Senate Intelligence Committee will investigate Flynn's discussions with the Russian ambassador.
Governor John Kasich announced his annual State of the State speech will be held before a joint session of the Ohio House and Senate. The speech will take place at the Sandusky State Theater in April. Kasich chose the location because of the tourism industry along the state's coastline. Kasich also says holding the State of the State address by Ohio's Great Lake will be the perfect opportunity to show off the state's crown jewel. The speech is April 4th at 7 p.m.
The Kent State men's basketball team is looking to sweep the regular season series against the Miami Redhawks tonight at the MAC. TV2's Valentine. Star Bodie joins us live there with more. Hey, Star.
Kent State's about to take on Miami Redhawks in about 1 hour. The game is set to play. Now, the love may not be in the air here tonight, but the intensity is. Let's talk about the game real quick here. This is KSU's second game against Miami University in a 2-week span. Now, Kent State won recently against Miami with a score of 66-62. This is the 141st meeting, and they won the past 50 games. Now, KSU is currently 5-7 in the MAC, and Miami is 3-9. And Miami is 10-15 in the season. Miami clinched a win last Saturday against Central Michigan, and Kent State unfortunately lost against Toledo recently with a score of 58-78. Now, Jimmy Ho had 12 points, 12 rebounds during last game against Miami, so that's a lot. He's another player to look forward to here tonight. Also, Dion Edwin and Jalen Avery had 10 points and 12 points. And moving on to some players that we should look at tonight. From the Red Hawks side, we're looking at junior forward Logan McClain from Miami, who had a whopping 29 points with a career high last game. Also, Jimmy Hall with 12 points. Looking ahead now, past this game, we are looking to play at Akron on Friday at 7 p.m. Also, tip-off here is at 7 p.m. This is a great way to spend your Valentine's Day. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Star. Henry Pelletella will join us later with more in sports. And so to come on TV2 News, Senate candidate Josh Mandel named the campaign chair for Portage County, but it's news to her. Find out what TV2 uncovered.
But when we return, puppies and kittens, oh my, we have the perfect way to celebrate your Valentine's Day after the break.
And a few cold days have nothing on the warm weather we'll be seeing in the next week.
Stay tuned for my full 7-day forecast to find out more.